Hello everyone, I'm Catherine and I'm just doing a little quick tutorial to show you guys how to make a watermark in Photoshop because a lot of people are using Lightroom and I have no idea how to use Lightroom. So people are asking for suggestions and I personally think this way is a lot easier. But I'll also show you what I did learn in Lightroom just in case that's helpful to you guys too. Okay, so this is my logo. This is just a JPEG. White background, black solid logo. So, if I want to make this a watermark on a picture, I would just go up here, click on Edit, define brush preset, and then it's going to name it logo automatically because that's the name of the file, but you can change it to whatever you want. I'm going to keep it at that. Hit OK, and then when I click on my brush, it is now a brush, which is pretty cool. So I can open up a picture, or in this case I'm going to just do a new file just to show you guys how to make a PNG for using in Lightroom, because a JPEG does not have any parts of it that are transparent. So if you put a JPEG on your picture as a watermark in Lightroom, it's going to be completely solid. So if it has a white background, you're going to see that white square or the white rectangle, whatever size your logo is, and it's going to show up. Whereas if it's a PNG and you put it on a transparent background, then it will be transparent. You won't see that white rectangle. So I'm just going to create this right here. Don't mind my voice. I've got a cold and like a sore throat, so I sound a little weird today. But anyway, so this has a new background. I want to make a layer, right? So I'm putting this on a new layer. I'm not putting it on the background. And click. Sorry about that flashing. I don't know what's going on. Um, so yeah, now I've got my logo on layer 1, and the background is a separate layer. So I can hide the background and see this little checker mark. That means there's nothing there. And you can see the checker mark through this transparent part of my logo. And so everything where you can see the checkers, you're going to be able to see your photo through if you save it as a PNG. If you save it as a JPEG, it's going to look like this. So save it as a PNG so that it's see-through. So File, Save As, PNG, and let's call it Transparent Logo. Oops. .png. Save. Okay. So then, saving. But if we go over here to Lightroom, all right, and we go up to Edit, Edit Watermarks, you can opt to use an image instead of text. So choose my image, and let's use one that is not transparent first, just so you guys can see the difference. So let's see. I think I've got it in here. Alright, so here's my logo, not transparent. So I can opt to use this, and see it starts out as this little teeny tiny thing. And I can drag it to make it big, and it like covers my whole picture. But then you can turn down the opacity so it makes it like a watermark, but it's still white, so it's like washing out the whole picture. We don't want that. So instead, we're going to go and choose the transparent logo. See that? And now you can see the picture through it, and there's no white haziness. And I can resize it to whatever size I want, and I can make it darker by bringing up the opacity, or lighter by bringing it down, whatever I want to do. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then you just save it as a preset. So that is it. Whereas if you're in Photoshop, let's open up a, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Open up a picture. Let's see. Recent one that I did. Alright, so I did this one yesterday, I think. Alright, so let's say I want to put my watermark on here. But because this is a pretty dark picture, and there's not a lot of really white areas, I'm not going to want my logo to be black, because it won't show up very well. So, the wonderful thing about making your logo a brush is I can switch it to white, plop it there, and then decrease the opacity of that layer to whatever I want. And then I can even move it around if I don't like it there. Whoops. Or not. Yeah, sorry, my computer's being really slow. Yeah, I can move it around. I don't have to keep it in a corner or in a set spot like in Lightroom does. I can put it in this little dark corner right here where it works well. So that's why I like Photoshop better. And then you can also change the color to whatever you want. It doesn't have to be white. It can be red if you want. So now I've got a red brush. Oops. Don't put it on the same layer though. Turn the opacity back up. New layer. Now I'm in a black and white setting because it's a black and white picture. So we'll ignore that. But if this wasn't in a black and white color profile, you could do it in whatever color you wanted. So I'll just go back over here for example. Yeah, I can, whoa, that's huge. Back down. Yeah, I can make it red. Alright, and that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Alright, bye!